Melody Alme, and welcome back to another banger, baby! I put on my Instagram that I will be making this content for you guys because a lot of y'all have been asking me what do I think about this year's team. And also I've gotten a lot of questions about the new dancing doll show, Why Not Us, on ESPN Plus. They put out 3 episodes already and I've already tuned in and gave my reaction. Let me tell you guys the struggles with that. Literally, I sat down and did my first reaction to give you guys my first initial reaction of the video. But when I uploaded it, I saw this. I cannot post this video at all. It's ineligible for monetization. It says a copyright claim, and y'all, when I click on it, they don't even give me an option to unblock it. Like, I cannot post this at all. It literally blocked all my video, blocked in all territories. I'm not able to post it at all, me watching my actual first reaction of the video at all on YouTube. But I've learned that I'm actually going to watch it every Wednesday on Instagram Live. So follow me on Instagram, _is Melody Alme, because I will be going live every Wednesday and giving you guys my natural reactions of the show every week. I'll put on my Instagram story when I'm going on live exactly so you guys can watch it with me. But I made some notes to share with you guys about what I think about the first 3 episodes. And I'm gonna share it with you guys and tell you everything, okay? Let's get into it. Y'all have been asking for this content, so here it is. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys go smash that subscribe button and join the Baby family because we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. And go smash that notification bell so you know whenever I make a new post. Comment below and tell me what y'all think about this content. If there's any questions that I haven't answered about the show, make sure you guys leave it in the comment box below, and let's get into this video. Okay, my babies, so first we're gonna start about what do I think about this year's team. I'm here for it. I'm gonna be honest, last year it lacked the grown woman vibe, just the natural essence and that sparkle that the dolls give you every time they perform. They kind of lost it last year, but this year they're back and they are giving. I'm loving the dolls. From the hair to the technique to the style, the crowds are blending in. Let me just start one by one and tell you guys exactly how I feel about the girls that I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this season. So let's start with Miss Captain Ariel. Okay, baby. She is giving already. It's only the first game and I feel like, I don't know if it's the 5th rip or is it the haircut, but baby, she's got it, okay? And I really didn't see the captain position for anybody else other than her. She's really bodying the style. To be honest, I see a lot of KP in Ariel. She's giving KP for me. Y'all can come at me if y'all want to, but that's just how I feel. I see her really in that doll style pocket more so this year, and I feel like she's gonna give us more and more intricate technique on the field and just give us what we don't expect. And it's already the first game, so I'm here to watch Ariel and see what she's gonna give for this season. All right, y'all, let's get into this new sponsor, Miss Tracy Perez. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited that we have a new sponsor. I already see the product of Miss Tracy Prince already, and this is the first game. The last time I see Miss Tracy Prince was last year at homecoming, and we took this amazing picture. I love her. She is my soror. She from Chicago, y'all. She was Miss Southern.
This sizzling senior hails from Chicago, Illinois, and attends Southern University.
If you guys don't know about Tracy Prince, y'all don't really know about the dolls because she is the one who created the strut. She's just legendary when it comes to the fabulous dancing dolls. She's the perfect person for that position and to bring the dolls back to their standards. So shout out to Tracy Prince, y'all. I am here for it. And then next on my list, I have Miss Kaviana, baby. I don't know what it is. It's just that chocolate skin, and it's just that essence of that chocolate breast doll that she gives to the dolls, and I'm here for it. I'm glad to see her back. I know she crapped a while back, and it's rare to see dolls come back, so I'm so glad to see her back this year on the team. Then next I have Miss Naomi. What did I say? She is ready. I would have liked to see her as Tail, but I'm gonna give this year's Tail a chance, and I really want the Tail to do more, especially for the first game. This Tail should be like, I'm here, but I have faith in the Tail this this year. I'm not gonna give up hope, but I would like to see Naomi as Tail in the future. And also I noticed that we have a lot of similarities, which I'm gonna talk about later when I talk about the show. So I'll touch base about that later. But let me tell you guys, when I did have my dance class and I met Naomi for the first time in person, I didn't expect her to come surprise me in Maryland. I didn't even know she was from Maryland. So when I came up to start my class, I did something different where I had all the girls introduce themselves one by one, say their name, where they're from, how they learned about my class, etc. And when I came to her, I was like, oh, is that you, Naomi? And she was like, yes, I came to this class just to surprise you because you are literally my favorite doll and you're the reason why I want to be a doll. I was like, my heart literally sunk in my chest, y'all, because as a forever doll, I looked up to other dolls before I was a doll. So that just means a lot to me that current dolls look up to me as like a mold of how they want to be as far as their doll style. I really appreciate her telling me that. Like I said, I will touch more base on Naomi later on in this video. And the last doll that I wanted to touch base on as far as who I'm watching this year is China, or Shania. I think you pronounce her name Shania. I'll play the little clip of when she corrected me right here.
Okay, China. Shania. I always get your name wrong, but good job, lady.
Yeah, Shania, y'all. I think it was Shania. Me and Shania have some history because she's been at every doll camp, every majorette workshop. I even have a very personal relationship with her mama because her mom hired me and Danielle to fly out to California for the first time to teach the dance workshop at her high school. So I'm very familiar with Shania. Even when I moved down to California, I did tons of privates with her. I still even have the little paperwork of when I worked on my privates with her. Shania been working hard to be a doll baby, and I'm so happy that she is because she really deserves it. I really love to see people's hard work pay off. I really see that she's trying to get into the style of doll, and I cannot wait to see the growth of Shania because I have previous history with her. But overall, I want to say I love the field show. The field show is fire. I'm really loving the technique. I like the choreography. I'm loving that the crabs are blending in with the team. I can't really tell who the crabs are from the vets. One thing, the crabs aren't really standing out as well. They're blending in, but they're not really standing out for me, in my opinion. The season just started. This is just the first game. I'm gonna continue watching and supporting the dolls. A lot of y'all been asking me if I'm going to homecoming. I'm not sure if I'm going to homecoming yet. I'm kind of leaning towards not going to homecoming because not a lot of people that I know are going to homecoming, but I would definitely let y'all know about that. Like I said, it was lacking last season, maybe because they were filming the show, but now that they have a new sponsor, they have Ariel back, I'm here for it. I really see them being more confident this year and giving more women. I want to see more from the tail this year, but the first game was
sensational.
And another correction that I really seen is the bouncing. It looked fierce, but it's just a little too much bounce boots. But I know they're gonna work on that. This is just the first game. Okay, so that's what I think about the team. Now I'm gonna move on and talk about the show Why Not Us, which is a new dancing doll show that highlights the human jukebox and the fabulous dancing dolls. And I wanna start with episode 1, which is Dancing Dolls Are the Trend. So they started this episode with dancing doll tryouts, which is very different from what I'm used to being on the team. I think it was like 100 something girls and they cut it to like 25 or 26 girls. And they did a lot of stuff different on the show. First off, I would be so nervous having a whole camera crew recording me when it's my first time trying out. Even if it wasn't my first time trying out, I feel like I would be really in my head if I seen a whole bunch of cameras. That was really different. Also, I like how they highlight the history behind the band and the dolls. They highlighted people like Gracie Perkins, who was the first coordinator and sponsor of the dancing dolls, and she's very much legendary, as well as Isaac Greggs, who was the founder of the dancing dolls and the human jukebox. And they also highlighted dolls such as Connor McGrew and Casey Greggs, who is actually the granddaughter of Isaac Greggs, who was actually the founder of the band. So very much legendary people in this first episode. Like I said, a lot of things are different. Like when they came in, I seen that the dolls were talking to the girls one by one, telling them not to be nervous. I wish they had told us that. Like, I wish they talked to us. And also, it's very different as well because now these girls have to dance with masks. and they have to really perform with their eyes. So it's very, very much different than it was. Usually the interviews are in the band director's office. Now it's in the band room, and there's a chair placed in front of everybody. They mentioned a mandatory audition workshop that you had to be a part of before you even tried out, which we didn't have. I wish we had a mandatory workshop so we know what to do and what not to do before tryouts. I really want to highlight about Naomi's experience. Y'all, a lot of things are similar in me and Naomi's tryout experience, and I know this wasn't her first tryout, which I was surprised. I didn't know she didn't make the team the first time she tried out. So I feel like they was really playing with her, because I find it quite ironic that the exact same thing that happened to her happened to me. Let me tell y'all, when I first got to the band hall and I went through all the whole process, I know I mentioned in this video, so if you guys haven't watched this video, make sure you guys check it out, because I did tell you guys the whole full story of my tryout audition process. But long story short, they did not call my number on the last round, and I was super devastated. I remember calling my mom. It was raining so hard outside. My mom was literally sitting in her car waiting for me to get out literally all day. They did not call my number, and I was so devastated because I really thought I was gonna be a dog. I really thought I made this team. So I called my mom and I told her I didn't make the team. She didn't even know what to say. It was just silence. I prayed. As soon as I was done with my prayer, Tara stormed down the hallway and was just like, wait, we made a mistake, we made a mistake. And then literally the one number she called was my number. So I walked in the band hall and I made the team, right? Literally the same thing happened to Naomi, except she already left the band hall and they called her saying that they made a mistake. They knew they wanted that girl. That's why I feel like they had her talking so much during the interviews on the show, because they knew they wanted her. But I feel like they did that just for the show. That's just my opinion, but I find it ironic that the same thing that happened to her happened to me. But that was episode 1 and how I felt about that episode. Dancing dolls are the trend. I will try to post the video that I've already edited onto my Patreon or another platform, maybe my Discord or Patreon. I don't know. Comment below and tell me which platform can I post that without getting copyrighted, or a platform that will actually let me post the whole full video, so you guys can indulge in me actually watching and responding to the content down below. So moving on to episode 2, which is This Isn't Dog Camp, Baby. I love this episode because I like how they highlight the backstories of each and every one of these women. I know when you think about dance teams, you say girls, my girls. No, these are grown women, and I love that they show all of their struggles as far as juggling school and dance together, and all the background that they have as far as all the struggles that they have in high school. A lot of people think that dancing dolls is just glitz and glamour, but at the end of the day, these are regular students as well. So I'm glad that they really dig deep and show you their story as individual people, not as just dancers. I like how they show all that it takes to prepare for one game, y'all. It takes a lot. I even like how they really show all the duties the captain has to do as far as putting the team together, making sure that everybody looks one. Those are all the things that I liked about the episode. Let me tell you the things that I did not like about the episode. I did not like how Akai was talking so much. The sponsor was talking more so than the other girls. I really feel that nobody really cares, and I had to highlight this, y'all. I wasn't gonna highlight this, but I have to. I really do not like how she said she's everything for the dolls. Usually 10 times out of 10 when it's dealing with dancing dolls, the captain coordinates everything, makes up the dance, figure out our uniforms. The captain does everything. Really, the sponsor just comes with us during the football games, gets our uniforms together, because we cannot do that. Being a sponsor is a lot of work too as well, making sure that we got everything we need for our games, because if it wasn't for our sponsor or having another person helping us during these games, it would not be possible for us to do anything on time. So during the whole time I was dancing doll, the sponsor was only there during the time that we had field practices before the game and on game day. Every day in the doll room with the sponsor, that was never the case when I was a doll. But I'm just gonna lay that there. And there's another thing that I really want to set straight here on my YouTube channel, because I feel like I haven't really addressed this, and I really don't want this narrative to just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and have y'all thinking whatever y'all want to think when it comes to Melody. Okay, whenever my name is in a situation or any type of drama, I'm always gonna set it straight. I'm always gonna tell y'all the raw, real deal. Just know that, okay? So when it comes to Akai, Tara, Gabby, Mr. Taylor, anybody that you guys say I have beef with, I literally have no problem, no beef. I wish them the very best. You know, whenever you have family members or siblings or, you know, aunties and uncles that do you wrong and you feel hurt by it, but you know what? You're always gonna love them and you're gonna respect them, and it is what it is. friends. I'm not a fake person. We don't have to be best friends, but I always will have a level of respect for anybody that I was a part of or organization with, or who I did consider as a friend once in my life. So, you know, there's no beef over here. So if you beefing with me, you beefing with yourself, okay? Which brings me to episode 3, which is called Lock In. I really don't even know why it's called Lock In. It really just shows all the preparation before game day as well as game day. When I watched this episode and I saw the morning practices, let me tell y'all the struggles of morning practices. Waking up in the morning after practicing all week, it's so exhausting, y'all. Imagine having to go to school full time and then literally having practice from 3 o'clock until maybe 10 o'clock every day, and then having to wake up on that Saturday for a 5 a.m., 6 a.m. practice. And funny story, y'all, in 2017, Danny did not wake up from one of those practices. She was the captain that year. So imagine having morning practice without the captain coordinating the team. Yeah, that brought back so many memories, especially practicing on concrete, y'all. Imagine turning, spinning, splitting on concrete. And it bring back so many memories, y'all, of having practice on the practice field, because quick story time. As crabs, usually you have to beat the dolls to the practice field before the dolls get there. You have to be there and ready to practice, to perform, to be ready with the team as crabs. So the crabs had to walk and the dolls, they drove. Realistically, you get there faster walking because the band hall is right here. You cut through the buildings and walk there. You're right there at the practice field, because the practice field is literally right outside the actual stadium. So taking your car and driving, it would take you way longer, because if you guys don't know Southern's campus, you have to go all the way around because it's a one-way to get to the dome. So this is my crab year, y'all. We had to beat the dolls to the practice field, and the Tara was there, y'all. This is when the sponsor was there before the game. Then KP said, don't let the Tara beat you. Don't let DT beat you. And baby, the Tara took off. And y'all know the Tara got some big old daddy long legs, okay? She was gone, like, y'all. When I tell you, we had ran, like, y'all know like a cartoon character where the legs try to run but the body's not going yet? We try to run as fast as we could to try to catch up with DT. We did not catch up with DT, but that was a funny story. DT smoked us and she told on us, because of course we still beat the dolls, but it is what it is. That's just a fun story time, guys. But going back to the episode, I just have a few more things to say about this show. I really wish this season they get rid of them wigs and them long lashes. They gotta go this season. That's just not dolls. And like Conor McGrew said, you are not the trend. Dolls are the trend, baby. So you just have to fit into that trend, especially if you're a current doll. So please, current dolls, if y'all watching, get a traditional sewing. Watch all the videos with Kayla and how she just gives hair. You can't give the same vibe with a wig. You just can't. And there's really no way of making a wig look natural. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a wig and ain't no way you can make a wig look like, no. It's not gonna get body like a natural. No, y'all. Even if it's a hot day, we gonna figure it out. I feel like they getting it this year, but just get rid of the wigs and especially the long lashes. But that's just my little tidbit about it. So the last thing I'm gonna say about this episode, I really appreciated and love to see their parents as well, because one show that I'm really getting into is Dance Moms. I know I'm late. I just want to say that they should have something similar like that for the Dancing Dolls parents. I think that would be something to watch. That's just my little tidbit, but that is my opinion on the Dancing Dolls show, Why Not Us, as well as my opinions on this year's team. I just really wanted to make this video because I don't want to give up on giving my opinion on my reactions on Why Not Us, because I know you guys been asking me over and over again. So I wanted to take the time to make a dedicated video to talk to you guys about what do I think about the show and what do I think about the current squad. And I'm here for it, y'all. I love both, and being a forever doll is such an honor, and I will forever support the Dancing Dolls to the Z-I-D-I-E. Okay, until next time, I will see you, my babies, on the next banger, baby. We're on live. Y'all say hi to my May babies. Hola, May babies. I'm gonna start the show right now. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully, but this isn't Dog Camp episode 2. And y'all, it's crazy because I just literally watched the dog footage yesterday. I am in love with the team this year. I am excited. You guys, hopefully Instagram don't cut me out. So the next question is 2 questions by, oh, I'm about to answer this shit. Every time I find my